Hi, I'm Maureen Kiley, and I'm the founder of the South Shore Local Directory. And I'm here today with Pastor Tommy from Revelant Word Church. Didn't I say that right? The tongue
Ministries.
twister. So, anyway, I'm super excited because I'm part of this interviewing the local community businesses, the local community services. And Pastor Tommy's here to talk a little bit about his church, who he is as a person, as a pastor, and what he brings to the community. And this is all about you, Tommy. So let's talk about maybe a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and how did you become a pastor? And also, you got an MBA. So I'd like you to talk a little bit about your background.
Yes. Well, again, my name is Pastor Tommy Neal. I live in the Riverview community. Been there now for let's say 14 years in the Riverview community. Been in Tampa total about 27 years. I'm originally from. I like to make a little comment joke about it. I say I'm from LA, and that stands for Lower Alabama. All right. So I'm from originally from Alabama. Moved to Tampa some years ago and was heavily involved in ministries, and that derived from my college days. Even before I got to college, I was always interested in church and the preaching, the teaching, and I had quite a few mentors, and so it just never left me. And so even when I went off to college, I had some experience with a campus ministry at Troy University. I graduated from Troy. It was Troy State at the time, but now it's Troy University in Troy, Alabama. I had led a campus ministry there for about 3, 4 years. Moved on, and when I moved to Florida, I was still involved in church. And I was this pastor, a local pastor, reached out to me and invited me into the church, and we sat down and we talked, and I felt like it was like home for me. So that's how I really got more involved in the church. And I wasn't a pastor at that time. I was a minister just coming in, and I got it elevated to an elder. And then in 2018, I was blessed to step out with the blessings of my pastor to start my ministry back in May of 2018. So next month is coming up on 8 years. And I mean, I tell you, time has flown. As far as this MBA, I got an MBA, all right, and then at the same time, there was a thought that came to me, and I said, I'm putting more on my natural life, but I needed to make sure that I'm equal or bring the same standard to my spiritual life. So not only do I have an MBA, I have a master in Christian psychology. So that was very interesting to me, and I enjoyed both. My background is marketing. I love marketing. So Maureen, you got an application? No, let me. I love marketing, and that's I've been doing it all technically all my life, to be honest with you. As far as the church, I just love where we are. We're right off of Riverview Drive in 301. I love it. We have some amazing people that comes there and help support. I serve alongside my wife, Latanya, and we just a great small community church who is making an impact in the people lives that we meet or that we run into. And that's us in a nutshell.
Okay. So, how big is your church? Just to kind of talk about the community.
Gotcha. Our church is we're just slightly between 80 to 90 members. Not a big church. We're small. Uh, we're a family. We're just a family. We get to know each other. We get involved in the community, and love. I love the love that we display and that we show to everyone.
Okay. And do you have anything in particular that you do to help the community, like your members? Do you open up some of the things to the greater community?
Yeah.
What's going on inside your community?
Yeah, so every year we do back to school events. We do local community events to collaborate with other not only nonprofits but sometimes even for-profit companies. We collaborate with so we can get involved to help navigate. That's the way I like to look at our church. We have a lot of resources, but we know people also that have a lot of resources. So a lot of time people are coming to us, and if we can't assist them, we know where to get the assistance from. For instance, one of the community partners that we partner with is Echo, and they do a fabulous job as far as helping the community. So we get involved in their events that they normally have, quarterly events, monthly, yearly events. So we're always involved. So we find places to serve. They have an event every year between Thanksgiving and Christmas where they go and feed the homeless. And so a lot of our members love to get involved with that and they participate in that.
Okay. Do you guys do any mission trips?
We haven't done one yet, but that's the goal. That's the goal. I myself, to be honest with you, I don't know if you've seen the commercial with Mercy Ship. You ever seen Mercy Ship?
No.
Mercy
I'll
Ship
look it up.
is yeah, Mercy Ship is a is very beautiful. It's a community of people going to different continents and providing healthcare services, surgeries, you name it, to kids, even adults. And I've been looking at that. So one night a commercial came on. My wife and I was watching it, and I said, "Baby, that's where I want to go one day." And she said, "You really do?" I said, "Yes, I would love to be on the Mercy Ship, going to the different continents. I would love to pray for other people over there, and also see the services that has been doing. They do an awesome job. They really do."
So is it on a ship?
Yes,
Oh,
it docks.
okay.
It's called Mercy Ship, so it docks at certain places, and I know the continent of Africa is one of them. I'm pretty sure a lot of the work is done on the ship. So I don't know how long they stay at each port that they go to, but I'm doing my research, so
All
I'm
right.
really
So
excited.
you've already got it on there. It's out there. You're gonna go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I also partner with a mobile food pantry. Um, so they're local. I just teamed up with them. They needed some assistance with a lot of things. Our ministry with no questions asked because it's all about ministry. It's all about showing the love of Christ. And I don't mind partner if that's something that my ministry is not really you know tapped into or doing at the moment. Is nothing wrong with teaming up with other churches. We're one body, so we team up with other churches to make
Yeah.
sure, yeah, to make sure that the mission is being completed.
Yeah, there was so just to talk a little bit about that because churches do partner all the time. So like our church in California, we used to partner with this church and it was more of a impact kind of organization, but they
Hmm.
used to go into the inner city of San Francisco and people we'd bring food, they did pedicures for the homeless in the street. They did a lot of really impactful things and we were involved in that and it's you have to partner because you can't be everything to everyone,
That's right. That's right.
and it's good to have those kinds of things. So the mobile pantry, what do they do?
Actually, the name of the company or the ministry is called Restore and Hope. I love that name. Um, I was introduced to the gentleman, Pastor Tom. He called me up out of the blue. He had a need. They wanted to feed families that couldn't um, leave their home. They was homebound, and so he had a passion for that, and He said, could you help me? I just need 5 families. And little did he know that that was my forte. So I gave him exactly, 5 families, if not more. We was able to help sponsor food. And so they go to these homes where people are not mobile. They can't get out. So they're kind of like left to themselves. And so his heart is, I want to go visit the ones that can't get out, the sick and the shut in. And so that's where that ministry started, and that's how we're assisting them.
So has it expanded beyond 5 homes now?
Yes, as a matter of
Okay.
fact, they are now and they just started a few months back, and now they're in 2 counties, Pinellas and Hillsborough County. So, yeah, they have expanded. I believe we're serving between 20 and 25 families in Pinellas County, and we have anywhere from 15, maybe 12 to 15 families in Tampa right now, Hillsborough County.
So where do they get their food?
Donations. I have my local congregation. We take up non-perishable items that we
Okay.
donate to them, and so and they have that same, they have the same aspect in the other county as well. So we depend on the local community to help us, because some people may not be able to do it, but they have the resources. And so if they have the resources, they would donate them as long as we're doing the work and we do the work. I love it.
Yeah.
I really
So
enjoyed it.
so is that on your website by chance?
It's not. They really just finished up with logoing, remarketing, and all that stuff. So as a matter of fact, they just had an event last weekend that I happened to be the guest speaker, and it really went over very well. Well attended. I was happy. Matter of fact, we received a donation from them. I wasn't expecting it because he said that we was instrumental with helping them get started. So we were just showing the love of Christ to another brother that I really didn't know that he had a heart for people that was being left behind.
That's really great. So people watching this video, if they wanted to donate resources of any kind, whether it be
Yes.
non-perishable, I'm assuming, food,
Hmm.
or and want to have an impact on this mobile pantry, then how do they know about this? How do they get a hold of you? Or, I mean, do they just contact the church or what?
Yeah, you can. They can contact the church. The phone number I can give that now is 813-415-8410. It's Relevant Word Ministries. Pastor Tommy Neal, that's me. um, uh, Someone will be getting back to you within 24 hours. We're there Wednesdays and Sundays, and any other days by appointment. So if you call that number and you want to bring something to the church, we would schedule a time to be there for you. So we're located at 10615 Riverview Drive, Riverview, Florida 33578. So it's right next door to a Peruvian restaurant. You can't miss us.
All right. Well, is there anything else that we should know about your community, your church?
Um, we're loving church. We have Sundays. We have, always we have visitors coming. We had quite a few people to join over the last few months. So we're growing. The church needs you. We, we need more people to make a more impact, if you will. A few can get a lot done, but there's a lot of people that want to serve and just don't know where and when and how. You can just contact me. We can put you to work. We've got a lot of work to do, and yes, you can reach out to us, and we can guide you from there.
Well, and this is very positive too, because in such a world of such negativity, it's so important to have that community and have, the spirituality of so many
Mhm.
people come together and do work together. It is a very impactful, and versus just one or two people, right? So, um, So so are you non-denominational, or do you
Yes.
have a
Yes,
denomination?
we are non-denominational. Yes, absolutely. But
All right.
people of any kind of faith, you are welcome to come still.
Okay.
We teach the Word of God, and we don't waver from that. And we love to see people life change, and they can go to greater heights. And sometimes it's just a mental shift in a lot of things. So if you want to meet some great people, loving people, kind people, then come to Relevant Word Ministries.
Okay, one last question. What's
Sure.
your worship like?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful worship. Um, we allow worship to go forth, and we allow the Spirit to move. We don't stand back and look. We get involved, but worship is open to all of us.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time today, to, come out here and talk with me, because I know everybody is busy. And I hope the people watching this will take into account all the things you're doing, and go to your church and try it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.